And you're like, yeah, this is incredible. It's wonderful, whatever. As I grow older and I get into my 40s and my 50s, and I'm sitting there and I'm listening to something like Tommy, and I'm listening to the orchestral arrangement and how you weaved everything together on that and on Quadrophenia, I sit there and go, wait a second. He did this in his, 20s, early 30s? I mean, do you ever look back and say, my God, what I was able to do as a kid, where did that come from?
Well, I grew up, my dad was a musician. He didn't think much of my music. he was a dance band musician, he was a brilliant saxophone and clarinetist. And I grew up with that music and I loved it, you know, from Frank Sinatra, Ella Fitzgerald, all that stuff, just wonderful music. And of course, when I got the electric guitar and, you know, Woody Guthrie and Skiffle came along and Bill Haley and Elvis, you know, I just switched sides and started to play the guitar. And I think it was hard for him because he could see that the end was coming for his music. But I grew up with that stuff. So even though I was young, I'd had a tremendous indoctrination into great music.
That does it for us this morning. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
Good morning. It's Saturday, November 15th. Today, after days of silence, Donald Trump finally responds to reporters' questions about Jeffrey Epstein, including the newly released emails, his order to investigate Democratic ties to Epstein, and whether he's considering a pardon for convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell.
Plus, Trump is once again downplaying the affordability problem in America, dismissing the word affordability as nothing more than a Democratic catchphrase. Both Maryland Governor Wes Moore and House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries will join us to push back on that and much more this morning.
In my exclusive interview with JFK's grandson, Jack Schlossberg, who's running for Congress. He shared his thoughts on why Democratic victory in next year's midterms is so critical, and he didn't mince words about his cousin RFK Jr. So grab your coffee, settle in, and welcome to the weekend on MS Now.
Welcome to the weekend, and thanks for joining us on MS Now. Let me say that again. Thanks for joining us on MS Now. I'm Jonathan Capehart, along with Jackie Alemany and Eugene Daniels. Don't adjust your settings. We are formerly MSNBC. As of this moment, we have a new name, MS Now, which stands for My Source for News, Opinion, and the World. But other than that, and these snazzy new graphics, not much is changing. Bottom line, same mission, new name. And with that, let's get right to our top story. President Donald Trump is throwing everything he can at the White House walls, figuratively, of course, to try to get something to stick in his ongoing attempt to deflect from the Jeffrey Epstein saga, especially following the newly released trove of emails from the notorious child sex trafficker that includes a number of references to Trump and suggests Trump knew more about Epstein's abhorrent actions with underage girls. And after avoiding reporters' questions for the last few days, Trump finally responded last night on Air Force One.